Now let's work on making this edit form functional. So the first and foremost thing that needs to be done here is that we first of all need to add a submit button, which actually submits that particular form for the edit. So in order to add a submit button, doing that is quite simple. I just have to go inside the form here, which is for edit, and inside the form tag here, I need to add a button, and I want to set the type of this thing to submit. And let's say this thing says edit data or make edits, anything you'd like to call it. And then I need to say the form method needs to be post. And this is going to make a post request. And let's see how this kind of works out. So whenever a post request is submitted, this view is going to get triggered, which is the edit view. And whenever this view is triggered, now we need to handle the post request for the edit view as well. So inside the post request, we now need to go ahead and get the data from the expense form and kind of save that data or edit that data inside the database. So here I would say if request.method, if this is equal to post, in that particular case, do something. And the thing which we want to do is that we want to get the expense with an ID. So I would say expense equals expense.objects.getID. So essentially we want the same code which we have up over here. So instead of typing this thing one more time, I could simply take that up over here, or you could also use this expense form directly as well if you need to. But in order to keep the logic simple, I'm kind of repeating a line of code here. So as to make this code understandable, I could also remove this as well, but just for the sake of simplicity, I would do that. Now, similarly, I would also get the form as well. So I would say form equals expense form, get that particular expense form. And we are getting the form because we want the new data which is being passed here. So here I would say request.post and also get the instance as well. So instance equals expense. And once we get this, as usual, we make a check if the form is valid. So if a form is underscore valid, in that particular case, I simply want to form.save. And then I want to return a redirect to the index view which we have. That's it. That's the only thing which we want. Now we have not imported the redirect here. So let's import redirect from django.shortcuts and we should be good to go. So now let's try editing a particular expense and see if that works. So I'll go back here, hit refresh. Let's try editing the cost of an iPad. Let's say we want to make it $300 and let's change the category to business. Now if I click on edit data, okay, we got an error because I think we forgot to add a CSRF token here. So always make sure to add a CSRF token. So CSRF underscore token. Let's try editing this data one more time. So I would again go back here. First of all, make sure that the data is not edited. Let's edit it, change this thing to 300, change it to business. Click on edit data. And as you can see, the data for iPad has been changed. So it says that the new cost of an expense of iPad is 300 and it is a business expense. So that means the edit functionality is working absolutely fine. But now this form kind of looks dull and boring. So in the next lecture, let's actually work on styling up this form and kind of make it look a little bit better. So thank you very much for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.